All right, this is exactly where we ended up last time. I'm just gonna load the save. So I was just sitting there for a while. Welcome to Pathfinder day 4? 4? I think so. Gonna close the raffle in 60 seconds. Get those entries in. All right. So we have a whole mess of like quests and stuff going on in the ruined town of Canabris here, rescuing survivors and assessing the damage from a demon invasion. But we finally picked up our 2 more party members yesterday, so now we have a complete party for the first time. I don't know if these will be the folks that stay with us the entire time, but we picked up Woljif, a tiefling roguish character, an eldritch scoundrel to be exact, and we gave him our flaming short sword, the Claw of Jitska, and we added Ember, who is a stigmatized witch. She's got a burb friend, and we gave her a bow and nothing else. We have no other equipment for her just yet. Yeah, it's a game ball raffle. Yeah. Hey, Warlock, what's up? I love how Lan is always posing and doing things. Look at him. They spent a lot on his like idle animations. It's dance, dance, magic dance, jump, magic dump. Did I say magic dump? I think I said magic dump. That's okay.
Godspeed.
All right, dance. Just speak up in chat. Claim your prize. All right, we didn't go into this house. No way. Way. Totally way. And there's new stuff in there as of this weekend. Never put a bunch of time in this weekend, getting about 86 or so games injected into the vault. I'm having trouble speaking today. All right, let's see what's in this house. Oh, did we do this house? Oh, we did do this house. Yeah. We found a mysterious summoning circle in this house. Yeah. The link to the vault is right above where you just typed that question, Dance. It's right there. Okay, so we're done with that house. And we took all the treasure.
Let us press
from
on.
This group that attacked us over here, yes? Yeah. Oh, we have a lock.
I hope you appreciate this.
I do appreciate it. Scroll of Cure Light Wounds, yes. Gold, yes. But a light mace? Nah. Irradiated Lemon, thanks for following. Welcome.
We march ahead.
A wooden mug. 3 bottles of port, though. We're not going to make that go to waste. No way.
Our path leads on.
Short swords, just dead people in the street. Can you go in between these alleys or not? No? I can't go through these places, huh? No.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Soot is the name of her raven, right? Yeah. Is Camilla the only character who can open locks? Actually, no. Woljif has it as well, but it will automatically choose whoever is the best at it if you select everybody when you're going to do it. This cart is laden with possessions looted from the surrounding houses. Well, why aren't we taking it? Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Okay. So this looks like a dead end. We can cross this to get to the other part of the city. Okay. Don't you just love the sound of jostling straps and clinking armor? Love it. Oh, here's... Oh, no. Didn't we have something about this Kaylessa person? I wish I could bring up my journal. Okay. The elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than any Gorundi's, her teeth are fanged, and her hair is as gray as a crone's. Her crimson eyes, glare at you with a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? I know who you are. You're Kaylessa, the occultist of Deskari. Attack! You look suspicious. Knowledge world. It appears that this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as dark or cavern elves. They are rarely seen on the surface, so it's surprising to encounter her here. Who are you? She stood up. Giving you a scrutinizing look, she says harshly, "There's no point in knowing, soldier. Trust me, the answer would only bring you misfortune, and it still wouldn't be of any use to you. I am a wanderer you won't ever meet again." Who wounded you? Haven't you noticed? The city is burning. There's a battle going on. I was wounded by a cultist. Ember is looking her over thoughtfully. Her wounds are strange, not at all like mine. They burned me from the outside, but you were burned from within. I think. It hurt, didn't it? Yes, I can see that it hurt. I'm sorry that it happened to you. Look at this. This is lawful. This is such a weird lawful action. A drow couldn't have come here with good intentions. Man, still doing that? Hey, Aaliyah, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, Owlcat doesn't realize evil options exist other than murder hobo. That's true. I've heard that as a common critique for this game. It's because drow aren't liked on the surface. No, I get that. I have long fought those kind of stereotypes in my games, though, because it's really people just be racist to other races in these fantasy games. It's like, oh, you're a drow, you must be evil. But yeah, I get what you mean. I can heal you. With a resolute shake of her head, she barks, "Don't. I can handle it myself. I don't like it when stranger casts spell on me." See, then why would this be a good action? Healing her against her will. This is so weird. I wish I could go back to my journal and figure out what did they say about her. In fact, I'm gonna load. Oh, it's all the way back in the beginning. All right. You don't like it when strangers cast spells on you either? I can't leave you in this state. To the abyss with you! The elf tries clumsily to pull away, but the magic does its work, and the stab wound on her body heals quickly. Glaring at you, she mutters through clenched teeth. Thanks and everything, but the next person who uses magic on me without my permission gets an arrow to the eye. You're a drow, aren't you? You have a keen eye for these things, don't you, soldier? You guessed correctly, I am a drow, but don't believe that gives you the right to judge me. There is much you don't know about me, and you will never know. Believe me, it's for your own good. I know who you are. You're Kaelessa, a cultist of Deskari. That's a lie! Her crimson eyes flash, and she says firmly, I loathe demons, and I'll kill any who come across. Perception 16. Think we'll make this? Yeah, we can make this. She's clearly holding something back, but she doesn't appear to be lying either. Whatever it is she's hiding, her claim that she hates demons sounds quite convincing. You're not lying, but you're not telling the whole truth. Why would... Okay, Forn is the one that slandered her. You're not lying, but you're not telling me the whole truth. What? Was I supposed to pour my heart out? She looks at you defiantly. You have your war, soldier. I have mine. You're fighting chaos and madness, and I'm fighting lies and hypocrisy. But we're both willing to die for our cause, aren't we? Why would Forn slander you? Kaelessa's grim expression hardens further, as bleak and unflinching as the words on a tombstone. You're asking questions that are dangerous in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher chances that a traitor's dagger will find its way into your back. Huh. I believe you. Forn is at Defender's Heart. You should keep clear of that place. It was never my intention to set foot there. Farewell, soldier, and thank you for believing me. Interesting. Okay. We probably will meet her again. All right, let's see. What is Forn? This was the Outcast side quest. Form, a hunter of the servants of evil, has reported that a dangerous cultist by the name of Kaelessa is hiding in Canabras. He described her remarkable appearance, gray hair, dark skin, scarlet eyes, and warned just how deadly she could be in a fight. But we met her, trusted her words, and let her go. It is unlikely the hunter Forn will be pleased to hear this. Some representatives of Elvenkind are arrogant, believing themselves to be superior than most other races. Okay. Well, I have no issue with anything that happened there, so let's save it. I kind of like how that turned out.
That is quite a discovery.
You don't have to tell him you let her go, right? How would he know? That's true. But I kind of want to confront him. Which is so opposite how I am in real life, by the way. In real life, I'm like, no, I don't want to conflict bad. Okay, so I can exit the area by going there. There's no other way. I think this is just one little square. We can't really do anything besides cross the chasm. So let's cross the chasm. Cross the chasm, cross the chasm. We don't like it. We can go this way.
They will break against our resolve.
There's a battle. Oh. Fiendish giant fly.
Into the fray.
Smack that fly. Stibbity stab.
Cover me, all right? Huh? Can't you just die already?
Exploded. Oh, fiendish giant centipede. Well, hello there.
Do not hold back.
Anybody else? Oh yes, there is somebody
You've
else.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Any more? Anybody else? All right, fine. We'll go explore. They really bug you? Oh, there we go. She can't do anything now. At least she succeeded the disease saving throw. That was good. At least. Can he charge all the way over there? No. That's a loud flapping fly. Hey, Rock Ninja, what's up? How you doing? Congrats on your gifted sub, by the way. Welcome back. Can Tyrannus charge? No, nobody can charge. It's terrible. Lan's gonna get the kill. He's got this. Come on, Lan.
You won't survive me.
All right, not the kill.
I'll cut you wide open.
Okay. Now she can slumber once a turn, right? Slumber. Oh, they're immune to slumber. Balls. I probably could have seen that. All right.
The light. Take you.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
There we go.
We march ahead.
We march ahead.
Distract them for me.
We march ahead. Save. Oh, whole room. This is the dude from the very beginning, right? What do they call him? A prelate? Prelate? Arclane says, excuse me, coming through, just trying to get to my seat. I love that. That's great. All right, so this means more reading for me, doesn't it? Yeah. More reading. Here we go. Ramen Noodle says, my beloved brother, I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree that this is hardly the time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Or perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and accidentally fall into it. Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can't the warriors be put to better use? For instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble while the people trapped beneath it still might be alive? The face of the golden curled Aasimar is beautiful even by standards of his kind, in whose veins run the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful, but bitter reproach simmers in his gaze. Don't you dare call me brother, heretic! How dare you accuse me of not doing anything to protect the city? Especially now when my followers of your temple were caught committing treason. To my mind, you are no different than the demon worshippers, those miscreants, those beasts that are digging under the city walls. All right. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of order in the city, you have long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe and good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts even, whose act of treason was genuine attempt to save the city, and yet again I am forced to repeat myself. While we are wasting time on pointless quarrels, people are dying under the rubble of your city. People whom we could have saved if you had set your soldiers to the task and not kept them here, surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Dance, your choices are made. All right, great. Congrats on the Game Vault game. Thanks for messaging me. Hope you got lots of water to keep my throat wet today. I do have water. I also have coffee too. Yeah. Holrun says harmless. Well, if it's on your say-so, then that must be there's someone down there. Your associates, no doubt. And they're just waiting for us to abandon our post before they slink out and try again. The old man notices your approach. And you! I remember you. In the mountains. Anybody remember that from Ulduar? Or not Ulduar. World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. You. I remember you. You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked and Terenzaliv died. What are you doing here? Answer at once or I'll have you strung up by your ankles before you know it. Don't think that the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of your sort. And what is this hideous creature? Holrun peers at Lan with suspicion. Lan at your service. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I lived in Canabras my whole life, and you have never seen me before. Ah, it must be because you don't ever venture into the underground district. We have been meaning to complain to the city authorities that our paving stones have been needing repair for a long time. I like Lan. The First Crusade? So you're a mongrel? Humph. You obviously know human speech surprisingly well, in fact. All right, let's be off with you. If he causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. You want to fight? Be my guest. I'm a crusader. I'm fighting to liberate Canabras from the demons. A crusader, you say? Harumph! I'll be looking into that. You obviously don't know who you're talking to. I'm the one who decides who's a crusader and who's a traitor in this city. Holrun Shapok, prelate of Canabras, by her grace of her majesty, Queen Galfrey, and the city's defender against threats from within and without. That's a terrible name. Sorry. Holrun Shapok. And as we can see, you've done a sterling job protecting the city. I am Ramian of Edme, prior of the Temple of Desna, which alas currently lies in ruins. Wise Holrin here believes it is vital to guard this hole in the ground from which there are certain demons will emerge at any moment. I have been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to deal with. For instance, rescuing those certainly dying under the rubble. You know what? There may be in fact one matter that is more important than guarding this hole. I have put it off, and look where it's led us. I should have had you hung from the gates back when you dared to...
That's the sound it makes when you hit 20 months of subbing. Thanks.
20 months of your awesomeness. Keep up the good work, Bog.
Thank you so much.
Overload, Bog Otter, overload, Bog Otter, overload, Bog Otter, overload, Bog Otter, overload.
That's a lot of overloads.
Overload, Bog Otter, barf.
Thank you, Adorkable, for the... What's the barf at the end? It was the overload, I guess. 20 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Welcome. I think he's about to attack this Asimar. I should have had you hung from the gates back when you dared to defend your gang of delinquent demon collaborators. If the Sarkorians had hanged Arilu Vorlesh while they had the chance, there would never have been a war. I won't repeat their mistake. I won't hesitate any longer. Soldiers, seize this scum. What? Sela says, Prelate, see reason. These are frightening times, but threatening to hang someone without a trial, that is unworthy of a servant of Iomide. Sorry. The old man fixes his eyes on Sela. Lest you forget, girl, we may serve the same goddess, but you are not an inquisitor. Don't question the way I choose to serve Iomide, and I won't question yours. All right, what precisely are you accusing Ramian of, Inquisitor? Requires angel mythic path. Behold, Inquisitor, I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below Canabras. I am no enemy of yours. Lawful, you're doing what's right. Chaotic, don't lay a finger on him or you'll have to answer to me or say nothing. All right, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna whip out my angelic spirit. The old man frowns and whispers something. A prayer? A spell? With each word, his face relaxes. Oh, he did a zone of truth or something on me. What a jerk. You are telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger. And later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. He changed his whole attitude there. See, all you have to do to these folks is just show the light of heaven. That's all. That's all you have to do. Hi, Serious Comics. What's up? How you doing? But that can wait. Now I must deal with this filth once and for all. Oh, what? He's still gonna do that? What precisely are you accusing him of? Treason. Not long before the city attacked, several followers from his temple tried to secretly access the Wardstone and perform an unknown ritual over it. The Wardstone of Canabras, the gift from Iomide... I can't say this damn name. Iomide, the bringer of light, wrought by the hands of her herald, the first in a chain. And followers of that crazy runt of a goddess try to meddle with it using their magic after hearing a voice in their dreams. My soldiers almost had them caught when Ramian got in the way, allowing the traitors to go to the ground. I made a mistake. I didn't have him locked up in a cell and interrogated to within an inch of his life, and now the city lies in ruins. It's time to rectify that mistake. Stuff says you just had to shed a little light on the situation. John Zorb, you just killed him. Raymond says, I've told you before and I'll tell you again. My people foresaw the attack on the city. They knew the Wardstone had already carried the seed of corruption within itself, and they were simply trying to heal it. Heal the Dark Crystal. I have heard such protestations every day for 20 years. Let's have no more explanations. Save your breath and save your tears. Honest work, just reward. That's the way to please the Lord. It's exactly like Javert. This is totally Javert. Holroon is Javert. I've heard similar claims before. Now, where was it? Ah, yes, from Staunton Vane, the traitor who brought down Dresden. The lessons of the past have taught us a great deal, and that's why I never believed you or your mob's lies, even for a second, and I was right. You don't remember him singing? He totally sings. I'm going to say chaotic. Don't lay a finger on my butterfinger. The Aasimar holds up his hands in a placating gesture. Stop! You are the defenders of what remains of Canabris. Can't you think of anything better to do than be at each other's throats in the ruins of a city? Ramian looks at the prelate. You're a fool, Holroon. You're a zealot and a murderer, but you're a fool first and foremost. I told you that the Wardstone was weakened. You wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is that my young adepts were trying to save the Wardstone, and you stopped them. Of course, those responsible for this tragedy are the demons, but you have done nothing to prevent it, and now you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit that you were wrong, as always. With a wave of his hand, the Aasimar vanishes. That's not quite how I imagined it being. I thought he just would disappear, not just run, but yeah. Deadly Flow says, thank you for the gifted sub. I don't know how you managed to gift me. I've never been here, but thank you anyway. Deadly Flow, the Twitch algorithms and how they deal with gifted subs are a mystery to all. But welcome. Welcome. We're playing some Pathfinder today. How are you? All right, so Holroon says, he fled, the heretic. He's no doubt expecting me to rush off in pursuit, but that won't work on me. What about you? If you truly have been marked with a gift from heaven, this is your chance to save the city. Go and bring back that filthy traitor. I am almost certain that he and his cronies were helping the demons, either knowingly or unknowingly. Their attempt to bewitch the Wardstone is clear proof. Ramian must be captured. This is tough. I see you suffered greatly in battle. Why are you obsessing about finding enemies everywhere you look? Let's do that. Uh-oh. Why? You must not be from these parts, or you wouldn't have asked such a question. I look for enemies everywhere because our enemies are everywhere. We are at war with demons and cultists. They are masters of deception. They worm their way into your favor and masquerade in all manner of false guises. Do you think Dresden was taken by force? No, by trickery. Were it not for me, Canabris would have gone the same way long ago, captured out from under our noses. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you. This was a long time ago. I was very young then, and I had just joined the crusade. Back then, Canabris didn't have a garrison so much as a public thoroughfare. Anyone who wanted to just stroll into the city. One day at dawn, a group of refugees came to the city gates, bold as brass. The guards let them in. And why not? For one was never turned away. 'Twas no matter. Everyone was welcome in the city. If you came from Mendev, or if you hauled yourself here from across the seas, the crusade accepted all and sundry. But on this occasion, we paid dearly for our laxity. Just as soon as the innocent lambs entered the city, they transformed into demons and rushed towards the Wardstone, slaughtering everyone who tried to stop them. 62 people died in less than a minute. The demons used their mutilated corpses to desecrate the obelisk. None of them dared to go near it. The light of the goddess burned them all. So they threw the blood from afar, splattering the Wardstone from every direction. And the lead demon, an eyeless beast, Monago, we met her. Monago is her name, jeered and gloated, saying we mortals have been sitting ducks, and the creature was right too. We let our guard down and we got what we deserved. That bloodbath came to be known as the Red Morning Massacre, and it burned into the townsfolk's memories. Since then, Canabris has adopted different practices. Heretics, cultists, spies, all the rabble who coveted Arilu's glory. We drove them out of the city. We haven't had any trouble here since. Many have come here, even the Baylor Koramzada. Oh, he's a powerful general, okay. And they have all been sent straight back to where they came from, or else they were killed for their trouble. You see, Discari himself had to crawl out of the abyss and come here. The goddess cursed him in order to break through our defenses. And what did he do? He left again, and we're still fighting. Now, this is what vigilance and discipline can do. So he's completely convinced he's right. Yeah. Bless you. Thank you. Koremzadeh? Koremzadeh. Koremzadeh. Maybe. Ramian really warned you about the attack? Those crazed Desnans were always bursting into my study with their incoherent prophecies. Alright, he's just calling them lunatics. This time, Mr. Curls for Brains came to me and declared the demons were about to attack the city and that the Wardstone's power was diminished by some sort of contamination or taint. Alright. There's nothing dangerous in this hole. You have no reason to guard it. You told me yourself that you received a light-bringing gift from an angel who perished in the caves below our feet. It's no secret those passages are teeming with dangerous creatures that could kill anyone. Even a warrior of heaven. Demons and demonic offspring love roaming around underground. That's why I'll be keeping an eye on this hole. This guy's crazy. Where can I find Ramian? How should I know? The weasel couldn't have gone far. He turned invisible. He's probably hunkered down in some hole like a traitorous little rat he is. Woljif says, with the prelate after you, that seems the only sensible thing to do. It's what I'd do. I'm sure lots of things seem sensible to you. And it works too. As you see, I'm still alive. All right, I have to go. Ember says, I remember you. When my father and I arrived in this city, you met us. What? What is this gibberish? As if I have nothing better to do than arrange meetings with vagrants. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting up a bonfire. Father died, and then one of your other knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then it was for good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire, then that's a crime in itself, which means that you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see that your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters than deal with right now. He didn't look the way he does now, all wrinkled and gray. He was young, with a big mustache. Ember smiles broadly and draws a large bushy mustache in the air with her finger. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago, but I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He is really wanted to protect the city. Only he got mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Wow. This is pretty intense. I like how Muggletart, I think, said it. She reminds you of Luna Lovegood. She totally does. I really like how Ember sees the world. Holrun, you sent an innocent child to be burned at the stake. Don't you want to ask for forgiveness? Puh, hardly. Anyone can look innocent. How did this girl manage to survive the fire? And what about the crow that's always flying around her? I advise you to take a closer look at this innocent little lamb of yours. If you ask me, she looks highly suspicious indeed. I really want to kill him. We forgive him. After what he did, you forgive him after what he did to you? He thought he was doing what was right. How do you know? Maybe you've done something thinking it was a good thing, but you really are doing a bad thing that hurts someone. But what if I've done the same thing? You can't get angry at people for making mistakes when you might be no better than them. Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, right? All right. Let's go, Ember. Yeah, let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. The girl waves to Holrun with a carefully smile. Holrun grimaces and turns away. There we go. In a game where you massacre thousands of people, that's true. Okay, I am not a fan of Holrun. Oh, it doesn't show me which ones I already did? These two Inquisitors are here. Yeah, I guess we gotta go babysit Fruit Loops over here. Mr. Fruit Loops. Why does it sound like someone's got a circular saw? Loot! Stories told to us by spirits, the Knights of the Harrowed Hands. Incense. Elemental incense essence.
Our path leads
Save
on.
the last one for me.
Uh-oh. Centipedes.
Surrender or else.
She'll never hit. We'll move him over here. Get him out of the way. Oh, there's a lot of these. Let them come in and attack the NPCs first. That's the way to do it. Poor NPCs. Poor NPCs.
The Inheritor, guide my blade into the fray.
Hey, look at the NPCs doing some damage.
Endure this.
Nice shots, Lan.
Strike as one.
You know what? Doesn't have to be one of these fights that we
Time to share your treasures.
spend forever trying to fight.
The spirits demand your blood.
The light take you.
Too late for apologies.
Okay. Certain fights like that are just they'll take too long for no reason. Ooh, there's sparklies over here. Sparklies. We can use the trunk to jump the gap over here. Mind the gap. Can't go in this door here?
I will guide us.
Guess it's all collapsed. All right, let's go see what's making all these noise over here. Day 17, month Orodis, year 4715. Captain's log. Stardate 4244424. The demon invasion transformed all of Canabras into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. This place saw a clash of titans. The demon lord Daskari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Terendelev, the mightiest of the city's defenders and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment by simply looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive, to the bloody tracks left behind when the demon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing about the ruins. It is Tyrannus, and he is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place. Like a gaze untethered from any observer, this mysterious force, unknown to mortal kind, silently assesses judges and seeks a better way. In an instant, Tyrannus is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, the present, the future stand before him in a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not the fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What past does he see? What present does he see? What future does he see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life. Although the one and life are in opposite terms for aeons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance, Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This Aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end of the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Discari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the Demon Lord cut the Aeon down. Okay, so the Aeon is one of the mythic paths you can choose. They're like cosmic balancers. Beyond passion, beyond mercy, beyond reason, the faceless caretakers of reality toil without end. That's the mythic path you want to do? Okay. Well, what did I miss? We got to the center of town. What present does he see? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma. All is as it should be. But the demons circling in the skies are prowling through the streets, creating a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. I like that analogy. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as aberrant as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but to the Aeon's eyes, its mere existence is an outrage against universal law. If the Aeon still existed, then they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Tyrannus picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in his pocket. He is mortal, which means he has the power to decide what to do with it. Items received: purple stone knife. So we got this little crystal here, this little shard off the floor. This crystal is what is out of place to the Aeon, huh? Aeon are crazy cool. I knew you would like them, Golomancy. You bought Costco quantities of sandwich stuff and it's all my fault? I can accept blame for deliciousness. Did you get any olive loaf? Olive loaf. What future does he see? Good and evil, chaos and order, everything is in its lawful place in the multiverse and is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the Aeons withdraw to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the hero to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon is killed even appropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them. For an entity that is so removed. Oh wait, okay. That aside totally threw my flow. The little that remained of the destroyed Aeon used up his last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will its hero take on the power so that he may again look at the world through another's eyes? Or will he allow it to vanish? Oh. Requires Aeon Mythic Path. Retain the Aeon's power within yourself. Allow the Aeon's power to dissipate. You love the music here? Yeah, it's great. Narian says, I ended up making a Blood Rager just to try it out because I was jealous of your character and how hardy it's Bog. I like it, it's fun, but it may not really be my style. I might go back to my art. It seems like a lot of people are having like indecision with what kind of character they want to play. I'll just caution my own, whenever I do that, whenever I like start a game over multiple times and like, oh, I don't want to play this, I want to play that, oh, I don't know if I want to play this. Whenever that happens, I wind up never finishing that game. I have to stick to something and just play it. Yeah. I made this character. I really loved in Pathfinder Kingmaker. I loved Amiri. Amiri was my most fun character to play, I felt. She charged in and obliterated things. And when they gave you a Blood Rager option, which actually does have spells and buffs, I went, you know what? It's got spells too. Let's play this. Yeah. You will caution that if you choose the auto level ranger, you don't get to choose your pet. You get what you get. Is that what happened to you, or did you turn off the auto leveling before that level? Yeah. I'm gonna choose the Aeon path. I think this will help unlock more paths options later. So I'm gonna go with this for now. Yes, you tried to change it, but it said you would turn auto level off. Can't you turn it back on again after that? Well, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. The spirit of the Aeon dwells out of sight, deep in Tyrannus' soul, like a pair of magical spectacles stowed away until the moment when the hero once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes. Blah, blah. And everybody else was like, what happened to you for that second? What do you mean? You were just staring and doing nothing. So wait, did I get that crystal? Does the crystal show up somewhere? Purple stone knife, yes. Cannot be unequipped. Two to 5 damage, okay. A primitive stone knives, okay. This dagger adds +1 to the DC for all saving throws against spells from the evocation spell cast by the wielder. Okay, we got the purple stone knife. I don't know what this does. It's the dark crystal. It's a shard from the dark crystal. So you got leopard though, Marauder, as the choice that they gave you as a ranger. Seems like a pretty cool one to get default though. I don't think you really go wrong with a leopard. The dueling sword, a light mace. What is this? Oh, there's bad guys right there.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
I was gonna charge, but okay. If it had been something terrible, you would considered switching. Yeah, okay. You got a Velociraptor laying low? I love that they included a bunch of dinosaurs. All right, Woljif. By the way, Woljif, this has to be here.
This spell's faulty.
You're
Not
faulty.
really. Cover me, all right?
Ow! Oh, it's Lan.
Make every strike count.
Oh my god, Lan. That was terrible. Oh, these are like pews or benches. They get in the way of stuff, huh? I guess so.
Attack!
There we go. Oh, that's a cleric? I made my will saving throw, even though my will saving throw is terrible. Yes. Interesting that you can't unequip it. You could, Waleed, but you chose to let the Aeon disappear. Oh, interesting. You gave it to Ember in the end for the +1 DC on her fire spells. That's really interesting. I can't unequip mine. You picked a wolf even with all that choice? Wolves are cool. If there was an otter, I would choose an otter. Giant otter. Fiendish, dire otter. All right, Ember. All right, first of all, move close. And then slumber. Slumber the cleric? I'm gonna slumber the cultist. He probably won't resist it as well. Wait, he's got a +6 will. Wow, the cleric is it a will save? Yeah. The cultist has +6. This guy's only got +5. Let's do this. Yes! Yes! Go to sleep. I love that.
Into the fray. No glory without risk.
Okay. Beautiful.
Ooh.
You missed. Wow, my people were far away from this battle. They were not prepared for this. I really wish that they bent the rules a little bit and allowed you to do with what you do in Solasta, where any turn you could just swap your equipment once for free. That was great, because as you walked into battle, you can just swap, shoot your bow, and then not worry about missing like half your turn.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
There we go. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We shall overcome.
49 damage. There you go. She just puts everyone to sleep. That's so good. And then you let the paladin do something very unpaladin-like and do a coup de grace. I'm a paladin! Yay! Coup de grace is a full round action, right? Yeah. So you have to be standing right there. Can you coup de grace?
Distract them for me.
No? Too far? I think that's what it is, right? You gotta be like right next to them to start the round. There we go.
Contemplate on your mistakes.
Okay, there we go. That's fantastic. Murder them while they sleep. Murder them while they sleep. Half, what? That had they had magical half plate. I'm shocked by that. And then the rain came. Here comes the rain again. It's half plate +1. There we go. That's better. Better armor. Yeah, looks pretty cool too. Okay, nice. Sela got an upgrade. So this is where we started the game. It's hard to believe that this place recently had a bustling and festive market. Yeah, this is literally where we started the whole game.
Godspeed.
There's literally a bad guy wizard right there. I don't think I want to fight them from down here, do I? Let me save it.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better. You won't survive.
Oh man. I can't see anybody else though. You just tried to open your map? I love when you do that.
Pain
Okay, I
is
deserve that.
excruciating.
20 damage. I deserved it. Oh, he made his save. I shouldn't have done this. Who even is that guy? But I guess I could take out their other weapons and just take shots.
Do not hold back. Kneel.
Hey, it works. Oh, he doesn't have one.
You are today's sacrifice.
Lan!
Endure this.
There we go. Is there more? Nice 4 damage. All right, where's this guy? Neophyte Barbarian. All right, I'm gonna take it out of turn-based mode so we can find this guy. Where is this guy? Oh, okay. It's the end of that fight. Okay. Here's the map, Marauder. This is where we are. Do I have to set them their weapons back? I do. That's your weapon.
Rely on me.
She never changed.
back.
Go to this weapon set.
Always be ready
That's
for the
fine.
leader.
That's fine.
Where else would I be?
That's fine. And Woljif needs a missile weapon. Just to have an option. And she needs a melee weapon just to have an option. She can use a longsword. Funny enough. Okay. Even though she's terrible at attacking. Woljif has cantrips for ranged.
Something wrong?
Where are his cantrips? Did they didn't put the cantrips on the bar. Jolt, I don't think I need. The touch of fatigue. And a light spell. Put his cantrips over here. Dismiss spell, come down there. Mage armor, burning hands, grease, and color spray.
I will see this through.
All right. What's in the bag? We looked at that already. What is this thing? Midnight Bolt. The owner of this bolt can shoot it to deal 50 points of damage that can't be ignored or reduced. This bolt cannot be missed. What? That is worth 400 gold. So what is that? Just one shot? You get one shot. Yoink, exactly. Okay, for that one time, you really need to do 50 damage. And not miss. That's amazing.
Let us press on.
You still have that arrow? I will have that arrow at the game end for sure. At the end of this game, I will still have that. 100%. Does it make you nervous when you get? It doesn't make me nervous, but I will save that forever. Yeah. I'll be like, when's the moment? Oh, this is where we like had our first little drink, right? Was this it? The little bar here?
No, what is that?
Oh no, I know what this stain is. That is terrible. A rift in the earth left by the Scari's massive scythe. You and your companions fell through here during the attack. Judging by the size of this blood stain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over these stones to Rendelev, most likely. So they stole the body. That's terrible. Apprentice lockpicks. So I guess they just sit in your inventory then? Hey, really? What's going on? You used the arrow? What did you use the arrow on? Please tell us the story. Oh, no comment. Okay. Who is my favorite companion so far? Personality-wise? Ember. I think she's the most interesting. But I really like Sela. I really like Lan. They're just like good people. I think have my back. I'm interested to see what kind of shenanigans he gets us into, and she will be the Camellia will be the first one to leave if I find someone cooler. All right, so can I go back here? Yeah, I can. I don't know which way to go first. Let's see what's over here in the corner.
The heartbeat quickens.
Swarms. Swarms. Exact same Marauder? Interesting. Yeah. No, they've done a good job with the companions. They're pretty interesting overall. Hey, Bankman. Hey, we did one. Oh, what? Where'd that swarm come from? Was there not one of those right there?
Strike as one.
That was kind of weird. Oh, I forgot to heal. Hey, attack of opportunity on a rat swarm. That's a first. Shoot your bow.
Make every strike count.
I think I'm wounding all of them. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in the position I want to here. To do a nice burning hands. Oh, yeah. Nice. That was awesome. Did I hit any of my friends? No, that was actually a pretty precise burning hands.
The light, take you.
Time to share your treasures.
Nice. Very good. Gonzorb says, I like the fact that you can do a full evil run and you can even have full evil companions. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. They give you choices. Yeah. I've noticed that you don't bother to heal Chameleon. I wasn't purposely trying not to. I just forgot. These people were not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds were inflicted by ordinary weapons.
We march ahead.
When I die, I want to make sure it's by a magical weapon that does a lot of cool stuff. Not some ordinary weapon.
Cover me, all right?
Into the fray!